Alrighty, the first battle between BBYK versus MJ is about to begin. We don't know who's attacking because the first battle is random. It will always be wall fought. So, who is attacking first? Always going to be very interesting. BBYK is going to be attacking first. Lots of Madaos. Not very many Grey Hair Garrisons. Very interesting. Neither side using a lot of Grey Hair Garrisons. Very interesting to see MJ picking up the Winged Stars and Tundra Humans, followed by the Pike Militia. A very classic setup. Only actually using up 690, I believe. BBYK probably going for the strong setup, aiming to crush the enemy with power. Lots of Madaos, lots of tier 5s, so it doesn't look like they're going to rely on a third unit. You can do triple rotation. I mean, 3 tier 4s is a possibility and a good strategy if you want to bleed out the enemy. Lots of Culverins. Lots of Culverins out for MJ. Probably looking to destroy the siege towers. Siege towers is the easiest way to get free time for muskets. Not too many short swords, but we got 4 short swords coming out from BBYK and 5 short swords coming out from MJ. BBYK using 3 moles. Be very interesting to see. We got some nice split between spear and musket coming out from MJ. Probably the muskets will be used to slow down the enemy, poke them a little bit, and the spears will definitely be able to surgically remove those tricky heroes, especially these moles. These moles, if they go too deep, they definitely get picked off pretty easily. All right. What are we looking at? We got some important Metallators, 2 Metallators and 1 Nafan Guards. I take that back. 3 Metallators, 1 Nafan Guard, and we have Bracian Wildfires in reserve for MJ. Very interesting to see Bracian Wildfires. Love them. My god, underrated unit for me, indeed. I underrated them for too long. That fire can be pesky, especially in a hard melee. Whoa, lets them get up instead. Here comes a charge into nothing. Gonna rely on those Expedition Knights to win the battle here, but a couple of heroes will be stronger. Maul's already gone down to open the front gate. More and more Metallalori is just rocking up, slowing them down. Oh, no, did not stop it in time. The Maul grabs the MJ short sword. Can't really tell you what their names would be. This short sword is tempting to escape. Does look like the Expedition Knights were called in to kind of secure his escape. Doing his very best. Jump, jump, jump. Round the corner. And he's across the bridge. But the small fort has been captured by BBYK. They will get this supply point very shortly. What is this musket doing down here? Must have fallen off. Got knocked off. Looks like the right side siege tower did go down. Middle siege tower either wasn't pushed or did go down much earlier than the right side. Probably a mistake. Don't destroy these siege towers too fast. Let the enemy actually push them for a little bit. Slow them down with your muskets, with your ranged heroes. Very easy to slow down these siege towers. But second generation siege towers are making their way through. It does look like the bridge did go down in the meantime. B is secured for now, so the small fort will... Ooh. Interesting placement for a mortar. Mortar being deployed. Where is it going to aim? I mean, like, they got a cannon here. It does go down, though. Probably used up all of its shots. Or, I'm not sure, actually, what was used to destroy it. But a good placement for the mortars here. Trying to aim for these cauldrons up on the high wall next to B. Spotted it now, so maybe you'll be able to get it. Some more mortars coming out here from the right-hand side. We got 3 culverins already deployed. That Hwacha there on the right is still up, so we'll be able to hit this left-hand siege tower. Left-hand siege tower did go down earlier. The right-hand siege tower already went down again. middle siege tower is respawned yet again. So that will be the third set of siege towers. I think they're wasting a little bit of time by destroying them early. Could milk more time out of these siege towers if you let them push just a little bit more and obviously try to slow them down with your muskets. But I guess they can't. They're not going to allow the enemy to push them at all. In fact, this middle siege tower is taking already a lot of damage, down to 1/3, probably 1/4. This one's down to 1/5, probably a good, probably with including that shot, another 4 shots will bring this down. Three probably at least. This one's also getting pretty close to critical. But this right-hand siege tower not been shot just yet. Only one culverin left remaining after that one just gets destroyed. Not very many culverins left on the field. One person with a grape shot actually still haven't put down their siege weapon. Quite a few siege weapons have been brought out by BBYK, but they still have probably 20 plus. Probably around about 23 left to go. Oh, musket, why are you falling down? Down goes the middle one. And the left side it also went down. So this will be probably a 5-minute siege tower. This one was probably guaranteed to get up. I don't see any threat to this right-hand side. 8% on this siege, 8% on the wall. Hi, cricket. I need to feed the... I'll feed the cat in a little bit. In a minute. Alright, the right-hand siege tower is up on the field. Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed the Twitch drops yesterday, man. Alright, BBYK going in with lots of medallions in the front. Probably easy picking for these Metallalories. Wow, long range Metallators shooting. Probably some nice hits, but no kills so far. Probably just going to... Ooh, some heavy fire coming through. Very little damage, I think, as they just waltz through the cannon fire. Really need to maximize that damage, so no holding power if you're just going to waste your Metallalories to hold. Probably not the brightest idea. A point getting captured. So this will be 7 minutes for the C point. May be able to get the B point, but we have Iron Reapers and Halberdier set up holding the B point, so not bad indeed. They'll need a significant force to beat through this, at least 4, I would believe, if you want to win guaranteed. Iron Reapers with Halberdiers upstairs, in fact. Probably not the greatest. And considering that the setup here seems to be heavy on the supply point, it might be pretty easy to go for the B point, but probably a wasted effort. BBYK will need to act fast, not a lot of time, and definitely not a lot of time if they waste a lot of it just mortaring the enemy. They'll only have probably one good attack at this rate. Trying to fire back at the Metallators. Don't know what you're doing, but you better fire back soon, otherwise taking fire for free. This corner is also stacked. Metallators double Imperial Pike. Interesting setup as well. We got bottom line Imperial Pikes with top line Imperial Pikes. So it does look like there is a little bit of a mix here. Battle between BBYK and MJ seems to be fairly little action. A lot of skirmishing, but I'm pretty sure that BBYK is going to be looking pretty desperate in a few minutes. We're seeing a lot of them go down. 5, 6, 7 here, 8 heroes down on the ground right now. 9, 10. 10 heroes all here. Not that many units though. Should be seeing more units rock up. That Shield Maiden definitely ate it when they turned the corner. Definitely did not expect the enemy to already preemptively set up this corner here. Gonna be pretty nasty once they turn, and they can't pass through towards the sea without taking some hits. 100 humans also patrolling around. Here comes some Alp Halberdiers versus some Shield Maidens. Shield Maidens will definitely win the charge, but Alp Halberdiers will still do quite a bit of damage if you let them. But does not look like BBYK will let them do it. Well, Winged Hussar looked to want to charge, but looking at only Medal. Medal's and Imperial Spear Guard. I mean, Imperial Pikeman. Imperial Pike Guard? The sea point is looking pretty blue here. BBYK has superiority, but we finally have a response in infantry from MJ. MJ having Imperial Pike Guard bottom line and some medals of their own. These Winged Hussars. Tundra Humans also going into the back, but gets cut down by some medals. Again, looking for those angles, but doesn't look like it's going to succeed. Frontline Imperial Pike Guards gets crushed by BBYK. Interesting treb here as they push up or surrounding this Medal. We've got some Nafan Guards in the mix as well for BBYK. Medal winning here on the north side. Here comes some Tundra Humans going to sweep out the rest of these Medal and Nafan Guards. But we still have a strong secondary force. This Medal here on the right looks to want to cut off the Tundra Humans, but not very successful. Here comes a Iron Reaper charge. Very unfortunate, moving the Medals out of brace as the Iron Reapers charge in. Not a great idea. Another rear charge from Winged Hussars. Very unsuccessful so far. BBYK is holding strong for the sea, putting a lot of pressure, but without reinforcements, they're not going to be very, they're not going to be able to secure the C point, but they are getting the B point in the meantime. Whoa. Racing Wild Flames chucking their balls at these Medals as they pull back. Looks like they want to heal up. A good time to swap units. After heavy action, I wouldn't like to keep a half-dead unit around, especially when you can swap units for a fresh Tier 5. Not to mention, if it's cavalry, it'll be here fast. B gives them 3 minutes, so it's got 5 minutes to grab the C point. Again, a lot of time. You can literally catch the C point at the very end, because it gives you 4 minutes, the C point, I believe. Every point means an extra engagement, so although the setup maybe will have to be quicker. Here comes a charge by some Tundra Humans, instantly cut down by those Medals going into battalion. A push towards the supply point, but around about a third of the team not ready for BBYK. Maybe a little bit of a rush here. They still have Metallators. Metallators firing at Metallators doesn't look to be winning the fight just yet. This not looking good. 2 Metallators versus 1. We also have some Imperial Arquebusiers in the back. Nafan Guards from the front. MJ is holding strong. We got some Loyal Guards with Imperial Pikes. Imperial Pikes have not marched yet. Here comes some Iron Cap Swordsmen charging. Winged Hussars charging at each other. Looks like a good cancel. Trading is not in MJ's favor, but both lines are breaking down. Here comes an Imperial Pike March as more reinforcements coming out from BBYK. Imperial Pike March is coming through, but there goes a black powder bomb. Just slaps it in half. Medal needs to push up once more, but some Palace Guards blocking the way. Not in brace mode, so they're not particularly that difficult. Some Tundra Humans in the back. It's going to clean house here. Definitely looks like BBYK's got the supply point at hand. Need to take care of those siege weapons. Also an attack towards the C point, but does look like it's Tundra Humans versus Medals. Not the best matchup, but with the supply point captured, strength in quality of units definitely coming out here. We've got we definitely have seen that BBYK is at an absolute advantage here. 230 units in favor of BBYK. This Madao will be wasted in mere seconds as Winged Hussars come through, even though for an anti-cavalry unit, it is still vastly outnumbered and vastly outmatched. But here you can see desperate for units by the looks of it. We've got a lot of tier 1s being deployed. But Pike Militia will do just great at bracing a Tundra Human charge. As long as it's head on, Tundra Humans will practically die. Some catch on these Metalla Loris. The Metalla Loris tries to get out, but looks like the main swarm of BBYK is ready to fight. They're on to the base point, but MJ is not ready. We got three heroes from MJ still dead, but Pike Militia finally engaging. This Treb probably needed to be further, but nice hit directly onto some Palace Guards. Wow, 3 nice shots by the Trebs. Very good for BBYK. BBYK also comes in with a massive Winged Hussar charge, devastating the primary assault force here, but we got some mix-up in the back here. Tundra Humans versus Tundra Humans. The primary infantry line absolutely devastated. Probably low-tier units all around, but BBYK dominating really hard for that base point. Nicely done, BBYK. Unfortunate for MJ. Definitely not looking very strong. Probably could have wasted more time on the siege towers, but very unfortunately they didn't choose to hold the wall. As you can see, each engagement did seem kind of shaky. So this first section is just some free kills, massive engagement towards the C point first, and then the secondary engagement towards the supply point, and it was pretty much downhill from there without any strong units left for reserve for MJ. BBYK easily capped that base point. I don't think they had very much anti-cavalry by the end of the match. Got to really make sure you deal with the enemy's cavalry, because if you don't, they're just going to slap your entire infantry line. We saw 2 Palace Guards and nearly 5 different low-tier units get absolutely destroyed by one Winged Hussar charge. An amazing Winged Hussar charge, but cavalry still being as devastating in tournament as it is since forever. Every season is going to be about cavalry. Cavalry's obviously got really strong charge ability. Never underestimate it. Even with medals on the field, you can still pull off some nice cavalry chargers. Definitely needs to be supported, though. I'm going to be back very shortly as I feed a cat. And I am back. Very short. We should get into the second match fairly quickly, since both teams should be here. This time, we'll be seeing MJ attack, while BBYK defend. Let's see if BBYK sticks with a lot of tier 5s, relying on strength instead of numbers. Defending team can afford to use attrition tactics much more than the attackers. Attackers probably will need to rely on strength to dominate the defenders. I'm just gonna grab some water as well. Remember, you can catch the other match by watching some of the other Twitch users. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the English streamers are streaming the ECL versus Fable match. I'm gonna grab some water in the meantime. Ready. MJ ready. We, MJ versus BBYK, are ready. Da da da. Da 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 da. Second battle between MJ versus BBYK is about to begin. BBYK winning their attack. MJ is going to have to win their attack to send it to a tiebreaker on Emerald River. Let's see if they can do that. I am also confused. Whoa! Okay, something wrong just happened here. Wow, it was the entire time just fucking Harbor City. No one noticed until the very last minute. Whoopsie daisy. Are they going to play it out? That's the question. Looks like it is a leave. Everyone's leaving. Mistake by the host here.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
BBYK posting about their free win.
takes many years of training to make a fresh
It's a redo. Nani?
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier.
This time wall fort. My goodness. Ah, mistakes everywhere.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight.
Alright. The proper second match between MJ versus BBYK is about to begin. No more mistakes, hopefully. But no doctrines. Wall fort. And MJ is attacking. BBYK attacking first and winning. Lots of medals being chosen again. Again, the choice of not bringing gray hair garrisons or medals is very strange. Lots of culverins. Definitely going to delay with the siege towers again. Free time. Good good usage of your artillery. You want to minimize the amount of time that the enemy has to use in order to gain an advantage using artillery. So, like I've said this before, that artillery is really only good if you have the time to set them up. Defenders have the advantage about just like putting up artilleries because the enemy will always come to them in yeah. We've got 5 guys on the small fort, about 4 guys spawning on the left-hand side for MJ. I don't think MJ is going to be able to break through if the 5 defend that wall. But we'll see very shortly. Here we go. Not very many changes in terms of in terms of heroes. I mean, weapon classes. To the skies. Early Treb. Interesting. Only taking out the ballista. Trying to get all of these showers moving along. Whoa! Nice ballista shot. MJ ballistering one of the heroes here. easy through this gate, through the gate, and fast. Gonna have to use some... Ooh, halfway down actually. Got some mortars in the back. Very interesting strategy. I guess it's to lure the enemy into a treb onto these pike militia. Probably not the best of use, but may as well gain an advantage. Just sitting there. Down goes MJ. Very unfortunate for that one short sword that chose to go down. We got some guys also jumping off here on the right-hand side. This one's very close. But the Culverins and the Metallators should easily destroy this. Down it goes. Middle siege tower should go down very shortly. Left-hand siege tower goes down just now. We got 95% on the wall here. Whoa, this is a low treb. Don't think it's actually going to destroy this Culverin. What a waste. Really need to be careful with your resources. You only have 11 trebs, and these trebs are fairly valuable. Taking out those siege towers yet again. No. Whoa, we got a triple Culverin plus another one here. Triple Culverin. Nice. This is a good spot as well. Good, nice view of all three siege towers. Probably you can't see that one on the right here, but it'll definitely come into view eventually. Gotta be careful when you're shooting from such a long range, though. You can't tell who's focusing on what tower, especially since we got this right-hand tower is good as dead with the next shot, but you can't afford to let it get a bit closer. This will probably be the second generation, might be the third, probably the third. Gonna let this one get dangerously close, I believe. Another siege tower, another culverin being put down underneath the, I'm gonna say, pavilion. Underneath the roof. Just put it underneath the roof. This is really good for BBYK. Another treb towards those culverins gets destroyed. Throwing up some free serfs. Hopefully we can get some... I'm not sure. They used the treb to destroy that culverin, but realistically, not sure what that's going to achieve by also throwing up some serfs. Short sword has to commit, I think. Sacrificing one of your lives to destroy one of those culverins will definitely speed up this next section here. We got some spear militia going through. I think we've hit a critical moment or critical time for MJ. Really needs to focus on gonna get one of the towers up and then just brute forcing it for A. But definitely think that BBYK might just all in it for A. Not really much action so far. We've got 1,300 units for both sides to rock it out. Not much action. Probably just going to be clean and easy battles for BBYK. MJ's got to put some more pressure on the enemy. Definitely these culverins still being alive. Not very many successful shots. Unfortunate things. Two of these culverins up here being uncontestable as well. Oh, tries to throw. He does throw him off, but no one here to catch him. Very strangely, we have a dead horse here. The BBYK member gets up. Probably tries to escape here. Mid tower here. Probably not going to make it if those two culverins have any shots left. Down. Sounds like the... Well, nope. Still up. Left-hand siege tower might get up as well. Gonna be a bit brutal though. This left-hand siege tower is on top of a very unsecured part of the wall, and definitely going to be surrounded from the members at B and the members at A. Or they're going to just destroy this wall. That could be an easy solution to protecting the A point. 20% left. Also, it will be an instant kill for any units on top of this wall, so gotta be very careful. 3%, one more hit, and you're going to send this wall down to the ground, along with any units on top of this is just gonna die. Medal might be a waste here. 3 medals die, but you just lost an entire pike militia, and that Greyhair Garrison also charging in almost could have just instantly died there. Middle Siege Tower actually makes it. Barely any health. I thought for sure those Culverins were going to take it out, and those Culverins didn't despawn yet, so they have shots. They have shots in their barrel. 3 minutes to go. We got another pike militia rocking up. I'm not sure how MJ wants to handle this, but it's going to be a little bit dangerous for the right-hand side. Left-hand side seems better, mainly because they have their back against the wall, but they also... Oh, BBYK also has some Overwatch Metallators. Oh, that's going to shoot directly nice into the pile, but only 3, not going to be extremely effective. Nafan guards at the front really needs to get over this stairs, though, but definitely still going to be effective. Metallitor's also shooting from a far distance. Not that far. Halfway across the thing. But now we come up to the actual tricky part. Some Pavis also being deployed. Some nice shots will come through. Just finishing off those guys on the right. Probably what would have been better is some nice terrestrials. Here comes an Iron Reaper charge directly into some pikes. Along with a nice Treb hitting high, but probably the hits did come in true. A lot of times if you go low, it will hit this barricade or wall. Iron Reaper's doing amazing work to push back MJ. Absolutely running out of time. We also have some Nafan guards on the front. Absolutely devastating the enemy right now. I'm going to say this is going to be probably an easy win. Very short stream today. MJ's short sword just getting hunted down. BBYK definitely dominating MJ right here. Slowing down those siege towers, not leaving MJ with very much time. Not leaving them very many avenues to attack. Trying their best to stay in the fight, but without any avenues to go. What? The Jewel Blade was spotted. We'll get some cap points from B, but won't be able to capture B. We got a spear, gonna make it back. This would probably be their last chance to stay in the battle. This Jewel Blade will basically need to one-shot this spear, but looks like it's the opposite way around. But more heroes are rocking up. That's very unfortunate. This Jewel Blade was not successful in winning that fight. Pushing back with pure force right now. Both teams using high tier units to fight the enemy, but definitely doesn't look like MJ is going to win it here. Well done, BBYK, winning 2-0. Very unfortunate for MJ here. Doesn't look like they're going to be in the top 8. Gonna have a quick look, actually. Very little battling happening. Again, a lot of underperformers on both sides, in fact. One Jewel Blade here, actually clocking out. Permadeathing very early on, in fact. It would be the fact that he is permadeath here when they haven't even got the A or the B point means that it would have been very much of a struggle in order to continue on. Yep, 6 minutes. They were able to delay 6 minutes, gain 6 minutes out from MJ from just destroying those siege towers. Real fight finally happened when they finally got the siege towers up on the wall. You gotta really think that if you can't get the siege tower, you gotta really think that you need to get those siege towers up on the wall. You need to suppress the enemy's ability to destroy your siege towers. I believe that is because, again, the Disney versus CN battle is not happening. CN being Chinese NB. I'm not sure what that stands for. And the battle between Swag versus MC. Swag pulled out as well, so right now we only have BBYK. So we had BBYK win the matches between ECL and Fable was probably still ongoing. Then we had CN win by default because Disney pulled out, and MC win by default because Swag pulled out.